In 2004, I remember my dad tossing this game at me. Playing the first two, I thought this one was really interesting, since it was a party game that played just like its monkey-catching predecessors. First impressions I thought were good, then I got to the first boat stage and couldn't get the most points to make it to the next active stages. In fact, the only way I beat this as a kid was using Team Monkey, since if you use the depressed monkey, he gets double the points if he wins.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I remember this is one of those games that I like to fool around in and spend most of my time playing as Spike, Team Monkey, and new to the series, Team Pimpotron. We'll get to them in a bit. Now, since this was a party game, and growing up as a kid that constantly moved from place to place, I didn't have what you would call friends. So I played it mostly by myself to completion, but this time I got my roommate to sit in with me and help play it all the way in story mode. So, let's see if this game is worth playing in this day and age. Let's get this party started with Ape Escape Pumped and Primed. The game starts with Spike, Natalie, the Professor, and Cassie joining the high-tech tournament in the virtual world. The team finds out that the Spectre Monkeys have joined the tournament to win. We also have some newcomers, Helga, who is trying to find a disc left behind by her father, along with the new Pimpotrons, who are here to also look for the disc for mysterious reasons. After a few matches, Jake shows up under mind control again to fight under Spectre to make sure the monkeys win, but doesn't recognize the Pimpotron. After a fight with him, more of the tournament happens, and then Spectre shows up in his Goliath and fights the gang, also unaware who the Pimpotron monkeys are. After the final round, whoever you play as has the trophy stolen by the Pimpotrons, or they win it fairly, like when I was a kid. This kickstarts the second half of the adventure. The Pimpotrons discover the disc Helga was looking for, and the Pimpotrons give the disc to some kind of supercomputer virus called a grid core, who wants to conquer the world. However, he decides to cast his creations aside, and they deserve the same fate as the other contestant. He creates a new tournament, the Virus Tech Tournament, where the characters fight for their lives while getting closer to the grid core. Along the way, we fight these tribal tattoo Pimpotron monkeys. Not even subtle.
Don't mess with me, I'm one crazy mofo. I had to pop a cop because he wasn't giving me my props in Oaktown. No? I heard that somewhere.
Yeah, one was a bit of a stretch, I'll admit it. After defeating the Pimpotrons, we fight Jake and Spectre, who are both being controlled by the virus, using the power of the disc. Finally, the gang makes their way to the grid core and have one last fight with him that ends with the virtual world crashing and doing a hard reboot. Cassie warps everyone back to the entrance, and the virtual world goes back to normal. Jake is no longer on anyone's mind control, and the gang celebrates with their new friend Helga. Spectre reunites with his monkeys, and the Pimpotrons leave and head back to the lab where they were created. And this leads into the next game. Or it would in Japan. We never got the next game in the lineup, Ape Escape Billion Monkeys. There were plans for a European release, and by the time it was almost done, Ape Escape 3 was coming out soon, so they scrapped it. And that is the story of Ape Escape Pumped and Primed. This game actually had a lot of story for just being a party game. Alright, music this time is actually just remixes of other music from the first game. There's some pretty good jams, but I know the one I go back to, and it's Team Monkey's theme, and I love it for all the stupidest reasons. One other I liked as a kid was Team Pimpotron, and well, this is what they look like, and this is what the Peepo Monkeys look like. Here's their theme. And here's the Pimpotrons. Yeah, I think you get what they were going for there. Alright, gameplay-wise, it plays like the original game. The only thing we're missing is the gotcha net. Being a 4-person party game, there are multiple types of gameplay styles. We have arena battle with either melee or range combat, foot racing with auto-scrolling, collecting coins and staying alive, and a race to the end style where you dodge and make it through obstacles in a similar style of the Jake Attack challenges in the first Ape Escape game. There's the underwater fights shooting missiles, which from what I was told in a similar style of Ace Combat. There's tank fights, RC cars where you collect coins, there are the dreaded boat races, and the bosses. Some of them are actually pretty challenging, some are exploitable, especially if you have a buddy. Speaking of, whenever you finish a stage, you get rewards based on how well you did. You get a contact info for doing okay, a little letter if you did alright, and you get a gift if you ace the stage. And these were always little adorable little reads. You get things from upgraded gadgets based on elements, fire, ice, and thunder, different costumes and monkey summons that you have alongside your special for each character. This is part of the replay value, getting all the gifts for each character you can play as. There are some even cutscenes based on each character. One that steals the show is the Peepo Monkeys, that shows people in costumes, and these are just a delight to watch. Items in the game are basic. You have your health pickups, skill stocks that fill up your special meter by 1, fire suit engulfs you in flames and you run into the competition, flat jacket for armor, missiles for your slingshots, and rockets that bombard whoever's in first place or everyone including you if you are all tied, lightning that will attack everyone else at their current location, banana peels that cause your opponents to slip, and the cloaking jacket that makes your character see-through. Every character has their own brand of gadgets and styles of gameplay. All characters have the same kind of stats, except when it comes to the vehicles. Spike has his classic gadgets, and is a very average stat character and has special moves centered around the stun club. Natalie is faster, nimble character with some great combos. In fact, her spinning attack is stupid ridiculous. As long as you rotate the analog stick, she'll keep spinning. Her special attacks are based around the slingshot gadget. The Professor has no double jump like the other characters, but he has high attack and specials based around buffs and debuffs. The regular monkey plays like Spike, but has better acceleration. His specials are based around other monkeys coming to help. Cassie is one of 2 characters with a triple jump, making her get over high platforms. Her stun club fires a bullet like a slingshot. It just doesn't lock on. Her special abilities affect her opponents whether they can attack or move with inverted controls, moving slowly or moving at all with time stopping. There's Team Monkey, which each monkey has a special thing about them, but are only able to be used once per match. The Monkey Team special revolves around heavy artillery from the airship. The Red Monkey can do crazy combos with melee attacks. The Black Monkey rapid fires with his gun. The Green can fly really high in the sky with the Sky Flyer. Blue is super fast on his little skateboard, and Aqua is so depressed he gets bonus points for first place. Helga has pretty good melee attacks for some good combos and has her special based around the slingshot, using her special bow with some pretty good speed-based vehicles. Finally, we have Team Pippotron. These genetically modified monkeys are the other triple jump characters in the game. Red hits for crazy damage, Blue is super fast with his dash hoop gadget, Yellow has crazy range with 3 split shot slingshot. They have crazy specials for a wide AoE attack, a long projectile, a pull attack, and a shout that makes everyone stop what they're doing. All in all, this is an okay party game. It may not be one needed to bring to a party like Mario Party or Smash, but if you have some people over and just want to have some crazy good old school PS2 fun and you have a multi-tap, give it a try. This game is actually pretty cheap. Alright, so originally I wanted to have the next game be Million Monkeys, but I have an idea for it at a later date with some other titles. So, when we meet again, it'll be for the final game in the lineup, Ape Escape 3. Once again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon.